Hughes, McKissick, Kimwright, Brawley, and Tucker. In compliance with the State Government Ethics Act, I remind members of the commission of our duty to avoid conflicts of interest and inquire at this time as to whether any member of the commission has a known conflict of interest with respect to the matters coming before us this morning. All right, the record will reflect that no conflicts have been identified, so we will proceed with public staff item 1.
Good morning. I'm Lindsay Darden, engineer with the Public Staff Water, Sewer, Transportation, and Telephone Division. Item number 1 is docket numbers W-1331 sub 0, W-71 sub 14, and W-1331 sub 1. On February 21st, 2021, Ridgecrest Water Utility and Royal Gorge Water Utility filed a joint application for transfer of public utility franchise and for approval of rates for the water system serving the Ridgecrest service area in Buncombe County. The public staff recommends that the commission issue an order approving bond, approving the transfer of water franchise, granting sewer franchise, approving the requested rates, and requiring customer notice. The commission staff has notified the public staff of some non-substantive changes to the proposed order. The public staff has 2 minor changes to add. The first, findings of fact number 5 and number 12 reference monthly rates where it should be referencing bi-monthly rates. And second, bi-monthly administrative fee of $375 should be added to the schedule of rates. The public staff recommends adoption of the proposed order as modified, including the 2 minor changes described today.
Move approval of the public staff's motion with the modifications to the order.
I'll second that.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that the recommendation of the public staff be approved. Any questions or discussion on the motion? Commissioner Tucker.
Yes, Mr. Arndt, explain to me these bond numbers. I'm just baffled by 25,000, 10,000, 85,000, 110,000. Just trying to understand the public staff's rationale, or is there a statute or something I'm missing?
We look at the bond numbers on a case-by-case basis. For this one specifically, we're looking at the age of the system, the compliance records, any issues with DEQ, any major capital improvements that may or may not be needed, and just the overall operation of the system. Also, specifically for this one, the sewer system is really just a pass-through mechanism in this case. It's owned by MSD or Metropolitan Sewer District. So that's why the bond is so much lower for the sewer than it is for the water.
Okay, just a couple of other quick questions. What are the increase in sewer rates that Royal Gorge plans to put in place?
Currently, they're issuing the rates that MSD had previously approved. MSD has increased their rates. So they're waiting for the CPCN to be granted so they can file a pass-through application so they can update to what MSD is currently charging.
So it'd be passed through and no change to rates?
Yeah, a pass-through application.
Okay. The other thing, the parent company of Royal Gorge, the foundation company, has public staff looked at their financial stability, et cetera?
Yes, that's part of the process for the transfer.
And you're satisfied with their?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
All right, any additional questions or discussion on the motion? All right, hearing none, all in favor indicate with an eye. Is there anyone opposed? Motion carries. All right, thank you, Ms. Darden. We'll move to public staff item 2.
Good morning. This is Thomas Wolcott, engineer with the Public Staff, Water, Sewer, Transportation, and Telephone Division, presenting item number 2 regarding docket W-1341 sub 3. On December 23rd, 2024, Farrington Utilities LLC filed an application seeking authority to increase its rates for providing wastewater utility services in the Farrington Village subdivision in Chatham County, North Carolina. The public staff recommends that the commission issue an order finding that the application constitutes a general rate case and suspends the proposed new rates pending investigation. The commission staff has notified the public staff of some non-substantive changes to the proposed order, and the public staff recommends adoption of the proposed order as modified.
Move approval of public staff's recommendation as modified.
Second it.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by the public staff. Any questions or discussion on the motion? All right, hearing none. All in favor indicate with an eye. Is there anyone opposed? The motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Wilcott.
Thank you.
All right, Commission has before us for approval the minutes from the January 6th, 2025 staff conference. All right, it's been moved and seconded that those minutes be approved. Any questions there? Hearing none. All in favor indicate with an eye. Anyone opposed? All right, those minutes are approved. Before we adjourn, any additional business for the commission this morning? All right, hearing none, we'll be adjourned. Thank you very much. We're off the record.